Hey poultry farmers, so today we are going to repeat this recipe that I made already. All of you maybe have seen this video that I've mixed aloe vera with purple leaf. So today we are going to repeat this recipe and give it to our chickens. But before we do that, I just want to give you some hints, the reasons why we give this to our chickens. So we are going to prepare this. The moment I'll be preparing it, I'll be explaining the reason why we give this to our chickens. And guess what, guys? We are also going to give this to our small little babies which are here, which are almost 2 weeks plus. They are also going to drink this. So the first reason why we give this to our chickens is that we need to boost up the immune system of our chickens. In order for you not to be frustrated in poultry farming business, you have to boost up the immune system of your chickens. One of the reasons why poultry farmers fail and why poultry farmers always have problems in this business is because they don't know how to boost up the immune system of the chickens. So one of the many, I can say maybe one of the good part about poultry farming is that if you understand how to boost up the immune system of the chickens, it's easy to learn poultry farming. But if you don't know how to boost up the immune system of the chickens, it is not easy. So as this same organic recipe that we are using to boost up the immune system of our chickens, it's not only maybe you people think like no, this only works for local chickens. No, this recipe works also for layers, for broilers. As I'm going to be preparing this, I'll give you hints that you will need in order for you to use this, because some of you think like no, this just works for local chickens. No, it also works for broilers and layers. So because even layers and broilers, in order for them to grow well, you need to boost up their immune system. In order for them to grow well, they need their immune system boosted up. So the other thing that you have to know about this recipe that I usually mix, this is the best recipe that you can give to your chickens, because this recipe acquires a lot of things. So one of the things that is more important as well, because most of the reasons why we give this to our chickens are all important. So the other reason is that it improves digestion in our chickens, in our broilers, in our layers, and in our local chickens. All the chickens, this improves their digestion. And you know, when digestion is improved, that simply means that chickens are able to absorb all the nutrients that they need from the feed that we give them, because this is the head. It is when digestion is increased in our chickens, they grow fast, because even the feed efficiency also increases, because now their immunity, they just imagine the immune system is strong and digestion has improved, which means in broilers, that simply means that your chickens will grow like very fast. So it improves digestion, all the nutrients that the chicken needs for it to grow very fast and to grow very healthy, because the first point is in boosting up the immune system. The second one is improving digestion, which simply means that if their immune system is strengthened, your chickens will be able to grow very fast without any problems. And the other point is, which I'll phrase like point number three, is it is a natural dewormer. This is a very good natural dewormer to those who are doing like layers and local chickens, because you need to deworm your chickens like frequently in order for them to produce well. Because if your chickens are having worms, this simply means that even the improvement of your digestion won't be good, because there will be a fight between your chicken trying to absorb the nutrients it needs in order for it to grow well. It in order for it also to produce well, there will be a fight of like fighting for the nutrients. The worms will be fighting to eat the nutrients, and your chicken also will be fighting to get the nutrients, which simply means that, especially for layers and broilers, for local chickens and layers, because Local chickens, you know, they are multi-purpose. I can say they are multi-purpose. You can use them for meat and you can use them for laying. So, like for me, since I cannot just say just for me, even for others as well. You have you have layers. This is good in order for them to produce well. In order for them to absorb enough nutrients from the feed you are giving them. In order for them to produce well. In order for them to give you more eggs. Because when you give this to your layers, that means their immune system has been strengthened and the digestion has been improved. This simply means that all the nutrients that they need for them to produce good big eggs and good yellow yolked eggs, they'll absorb all the nutrients from the feed you're giving them. As a result, there will be high productivity in your layers. And you know, as a poultry farmer, when there's high productivity, good profits are coming because there'll be big eggs and they'll be lapid. Like if your chickens were laying maybe I can say maybe 80%, then they increase to 95 and 90%. It is very good. So this increases also productivity in your layers, and it also um, this same recipe that I'm using here, it also improves growth in broilers. So let me just get what I need to use. I think it's over here. So like I was saying, it improves fast growth in broilers. So with broilers, we know the game of broilers is growth, fast growth. That's the game of broilers. And the game of layers, we all know it's productivity, as we have mentioned. This, just imagine immune system strengthened, digestion improved. You have in this there is a natural dewormer. This is why it is very important to use organic recipes. I'm not discouraging those people who are using synthetic, but the other good part about this is because I can just crack them on my small garden. I pick also from my tree the potpourri, cheap and affordable. I just need to give it water, then I'll be able to get for life. So like I was saying, it increases growth in broilers because of the improvement of digestion. The broilers are able to absorb all the nutrients they need in order for them to grow healthy. That simply means there will be fast growth because all the nutrients have been absorbed without any problem. So plus the immune system is strengthened. You know, when your chickens are sick, they don't eat well. But if you've given them aloe vera mixed with properly, the immune system will be strengthened, which means they'll fight off diseases easily. And you won't be worrying about this. All you have to do is make sure, if for those who are doing broilers, give them once a week. Every week you give them this in order for you to have a good growth in your chickens. So this is the best recipe you can give yourself, very cheap and very much affordable. I can say maybe free medication which has all the ingredients that you need. So as in for me, because these chickens, I they need to be dewormed, not only just deworming. It's because also I want to boost up the immune system, and also for these small chickens because they need an improved digestion in order for them to grow fast. So this will work out for also these chickens so that they can grow fast. For these ones I'll give, but for those other ones that I have on the other side, which I think today they are making about 4 days, I'm thinking twice, like if I should give them or maybe not. So for all of you who are keeping chickens, this is the recipe that you need. Propolis plus aloe vera. You give it to your chickens. I already have the other video, but uh, I had people complaining to say I didn't explain the reason why you are giving this to your chickens, and this is why today I'm emphasizing to that these are the reasons that I'm giving you. So this will be ready in no time. Like you always know, I always prepare my ingredients right here, then I mix them up because I don't want any poultry farmer to say you just mentioned this and that, this is what we should use and that, without explaining the purpose and the reason why you are giving it to them. So for me, for these other chickens, in case, because It has been almost maybe 2 months since I gave this recipe. It's not like I've not given my chicken organic recipes for 2 months. No, I give my chickens organic recipes almost, I can say, every 1 week. Every week, I just give them a different recipe. And if I could film each and everything that I do here, my the internet will have a lot of videos which are mine. So one of the purposes of this video is for you to understand the reason why we're giving this to our chicken. So you have to make sure you pound it. Like I always say, for those who are having a blender, it's easy to prepare this because it becomes easy for you to blend because it's a machine. It's different with this manual that we are using. So for those who are having a blender, it's very easy. You can just prepare it in maybe within 5 minutes. But for us using manually, we have to make sure we pound this into thin layers so that as we are mixing it, we have all the ingredients that are needed. And so this is the purpose why we give this to our chickens. And for today, it's because we have small chickens which are here, which will need their immune system strengthened in order for them to also have the immune system strengthened so that any disease that might try to come, it will be fixed because we've already worked on this. Like I always say, it's always good to kill a beast when it's still young. It's very easy. So this is a preparation. I'll show you. We are almost done. Purple leaf is a good medication for your chickens. Natural dewormer. But I like this mixture because it has shown me good results. So there's the other way when you're deworming your chickens, especially if they have worms already, and then you want to deal with those worms. Let me give you a sequence in this same video. You give your chickens aloe vera mixed with purple leaf for 3 days. If they are sick, you give them for 3 days to 4 days. So I would say maybe 3 to 4 days. Then the other dewormer that you need to give them after you are done with this, in order for you to have success in deworming your chickens, is you give them also the mango leaf. Mango leaf is also a natural dewormer, which is the same as this. But in order for you to have a success in deworming your chickens like real fast, within maybe a short period of time, give this aloe vera mixed with ginger, aloe vera mixed with purple leaf. Then give now the on the fifth day, give your chickens mango leaf. Then that way you've made a very powerful recipe for your chickens to, to be cured from the if they were having worms. They were having worms, I can guarantee you, you will not experience any of those. You will not. If you do, you start with this, then later on give mango leaf. You will not regret using the recipe. I've already done a video on mango, how you prepare it. You prepare it here. You prepare it. I've already made a video and it's out there because the fact is that in order for you to make good money out of poultry farming, your expenses need to be low, especially on medication. Not only just to be low, but to have your chickens like healthy all the time. That way, I can guarantee you, you will not have to panic in poultry farming because the goal of poultry farming is to make a profit, but you have to find a way on how to make a profit without you to worry about diseases. So this is one of the ways to keep you away from worrying about diseases, just simply by giving your chickens natural remedies like this. For there's those who will say, no, I don't have natural remedies around me. There's no problem with using synthetic, but the easiest and the cheapest and the free way to have your chickens healthy is this way. This is the way to having your chickens to be healthy. Okay, because what I've seen with synthetic medication is that you might get synthetic medication, then that synthetic medication only maybe cures 2 to 3. It just cures and takes away the disease, but doesn't boost up the immune system, also doesn't deworm, and also doesn't increase digestion in your chicken, which makes it not competing with organic, because this is a natural remedy, and being natural, it is also overlapping the benefits. So guys, I'm preparing this and I'll give it to my chickens. We always prepare this here, and for those who have been watching the videos, they know how we do it. They know how we do it, and they know why I use this sack to strain. You've seen my other videos. In case for those who have not seen my other videos, they will strain just right here, because we don't need bigger particles. So for it to be easy for us in the straining, I think I should also do a little bit of straining so that it's easy for us. So I show you all this because some people will say, no, you didn't prepare, you didn't show us how to prepare it and stuff like that. Okay. Then there's those who will say, no, you didn't give us the measurements. Let me tell you how this works out. The way this works out is there's no overdose. When you look at the way you are preparing, you can tell to say, oh, this is okay. Okay. You can simply tell to say, oh, I think we are good with what we are preparing, because with these medications which are natural, there's no I've overdone it and stuff like that. But when there's some remedies that I'll show you in this same video on this same channel, I will tell you, like, this one you can't go more than this, especially remedies that we use chili. There are some remedies that we use chili, you might overdo it and your chickens might have a problem. But with this one that we are doing right now, you can just simply look and say, okay, I'm not over giving this to my chickens. You just estimate. Okay, say, oh, okay, this is okay, this is not okay. You just estimate and say, oh, I think this is okay. But when it comes to dealing with chili and some other remedies like crops, which I have not done yet videos, I'll be able to give you the measurements that you need, instead of you just putting in without having measurements. Okay, I have my scale. So when it comes to this that I'm making today, so I've already removed water from my chickens. As you know, whenever you are making remedies, you need to withdraw water from your chickens, so that the moment you're going to give them the remedy, they will be able to drink it like real quick. Then if you know you are just starting out, it's important that you you also vaccinate your chickens. This is one advice I always give poultry farmers. Always, always, always vaccinate your chickens in case you are just new to this poultry farming business. Okay, in short, in order for you to be on the safe side in both ways, vaccinate your chickens. Then boost up their immune system with these recipes. Boost up their immune system, but always don't overthink and say no because I gave them this on their immune system. In order for you to just be on the safe side, this is what I usually advise. I don't advise people not to vaccinate their chickens. Yes, there's some people who will not vaccinate their chickens and their chickens will be okay. But because of some people, they have the mindset that will distract them. No, because you didn't vaccinate your chicken, maybe that's the reason why they are sick now. This is why I advise people to vaccinate their chickens always. Always. I've never told anybody not to vaccinate their chickens. Okay, there are some vaccination that I will tell you not to vaccinate, but when it comes to new class of vaccination, I'll always tell you like, okay, vaccinate them. Okay, I vaccinated my chickens the other day, which was I think should be yeah, a few days ago. It's not few days, should be it's not few days ago, should be yesterday. I vaccinated my chickens against Newcastle. Is is very important that I give you correct data. I don't want anyone to say no because I followed your guide. Now my chickens are dying. No, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to vaccinating, even if your organic is working, but your mind needs to be settled. Okay, in order to have a productive batch of maybe your chickens, you need to make sure you vaccinate your chickens because I don't want you to start thinking no because I didn't vaccinate them because I listened to this one's advice and stuff like that. So the most important part, the reason why we give these natural remedies is for prevention. It's for prevention and it's also for boosting up the immune system of these chickens. More importantly is to boost up the immune system of these chickens. That's the main purpose why we do this. Boost up the immune system. These I'm going to give them this. That. So these are for the ones which are in. So this one is for the one which are in. This one because it's only one chicken. So yeah, the other one because the smaller ones they are not going to drink this. So now this recipe is ready, very much ready for the chickens to drink. So those are the reasons why, and those are the benefits why this is important for you to prepare and give to your chickens. So we've prepared, we've seen how we've prepared, and now we need to give it to the chickens. So because the other chickens have allowed them to go out, these have free range them a little bit. They need to move around. So I'm going to give these because I removed water sometimes ago. So I'm going to give these. Then I'm going to put also this. Then I'm going to also give the other chicken over there. Actually, they are even here. I'm sure I can give them now. So let's go ahead and give these other chickens this recipe. So for this chicken, I put water on this corner, and I really want the smaller chickens to drink up this because I need their immune system strengthened. I need their digestion improved. All the benefits that I need it for these other smaller chickens. So there they go. So there the chickens are drinking, which is good because these are weak class, so it's okay for them to drink that. And for the rest of the other chickens, as you can see, they're drinking over there. So it's very much okay. But the moment you prepare the recipe, the chickens are able to drink it the moment you just give it to them. In order for you to be sure that you are doing the right thing for them, let them drink. So as you see over there, so these chickens their digestion will be improved, their immune system will be strengthened. This is good for us. So guys, that was it for today. Since the other chickens are still outside and we cannot wait, but since I've already given you how to prepare this, how the recipe is, and you've seen how the chickens are drinking over there, I think it's a buy for me. So in case there's other people who have skipped the video and they say, I want to go and watch just at the end, let me just repeat the benefits of you giving this recipe to your chickens. So number one, it boosts up the immune system of your chickens. And number two, it improves the digestion of your chickens. And number three, it is a natural dewormer. Number four, it increases egg production in layers. And number three, it increases it's up I can say it increases fast growth in our chickens because of the other reasons that I've given you. So broilers grow fast when you give them this recipe. So guys, that was the video we've prepared. We've given it to the younger chickens and also the older chickens. I think they are already here. We'll give it to them, but it's a buy for me, and I'll see you on the other videos. Bye bye.